lakad mo to, Ton!
Normally.
Some way on the side of Bait, even if the Pugna and the Riki didn't look like they fit.
But imported NA boys.
Bot lane. Single file. They're going to find Lowdyne here. Try to make a run for it by the tier 1. The blood right. Oh, it's going to land.
Come on.
Sammy gets him.
Yep, because you also eat a couple of right clicks afterwards, right? Like that's an additional problem. Look at this.
Yeah, blood right connects. Kinetic field set up. And Yawar. Glimpse is there. Funnick, Yawar. He will secure. Pretty big pick off here for Wildcard.
Do you think that maybe...
Every time he hits level 5, like just a few creeps away from level 6, he'll rotate.
I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with bottom lane.
Stonebank's gone. Just deleted here by MSS and Lil Nick.
Yep.
Not the easiest lane for a Drow, right? Like you get rotations in from Lowdyne and the Riki, but there's not really much he can do. Now Dreamcaller being committed to MSS, he can show up.
Nice smoke.
He will go for the battery sword into the cogs. Then you're going to have that onslaught basically cancelled immediately, and they're just going to dive right in. There's nothing the Riki can do to save. In fact, Lowdyne now needs to be very cautious because Malone wants to keep going. Stomanen does show up to make sure they can't keep dying.
Nice one as well. I didn't expect Puck to be dying solo to Primal this early on, but yeah, he does it from the fog. He was really quick, and Puck was really, really low.
Bot lane, Stonebank, he's very low right now. Lowdyne tanking most of the battery assault though, doing a great job of it. So MSS, he can't finish the job off.
Will they turn? No, they won't. I was thinking maybe they'll turn because Lil Nick moved away.
Dendi. Rupture is there onto the Primal Beast. Bit of an unfortunate circumstance considering he wants to walk around. Wait for that right moment. There's your Rupture round. It's going to connect onto Funnick. They're the ones again that are going to try and be the aggressors here as they do make the jump in onto the Beastmaster. Dendi will onslaught through but connects on absolutely zero. MSS, he'll keep going onto Funnick, but the Raw has been committed. Still to be a 1-for-1 in the favor of Wildcard as they do give up the clockwork for the Beastmaster. Still a successful team fight, you'd have to argue for the side. You'd be a pretty short onslaught. So onto the Drow they go. That's going to be a huge one. Stonebank once again being picked off here, though. Does get a nice gust off, but the rocket flare, no.
Raindrop.
Raindrops do come in clutch. Still, he does stick around by the tier 2 tower.
There's a ward on him. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, if that ward wasn't there, maybe he even somehow...
Still having a look around. Sleeping Dart, meanwhile, out from Lowdyne. They're going to find the Puck now. Silence is there as well. He is stuck between that tree line. But no, he's not going to be able to get away. Phase shift was there, but not quite long enough to avoid the onslaught from Dendi. MSS. Oh, he's going to get slept as well here by Lowdyne. That'll be the raw route from Funnick to just ensure they can secure this kill, and they will.
Disruptor as well, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing signs of fighting back here, Bait. 4-star at the very least now available on Stonebank. So he is getting to the point where he can start joining his team for these fights as well as the Drow. Still very hard against the Bloodseeker though. Like, you get ruptured as a Drow, there's really no way out. But speaking of that Bloodseeker, you are caught for a moment. Is going to be okay to BKB and run.
Yeah, at the same time they did catch a Riki for a BKB charge on the other side. I think that's a fair trade.
Coil? I mean, maybe you can fight a bit more though. Funnick. He'll break the coil, but he is completely surrounded. Maybe not so much of a fair trade anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get spotted. Glimpse is there. Static Storm to be dropped. They've got the Beastmaster held down, but there is a team on the way. Funnick, he has already gone down. Onslaught is out though. Dendi will go after Sammy and does pick off one. Meanwhile, Lil Nick. They both pop their BKBs trying to force the fight.
Oh, the hook shot.
Oh, it's perfect.
On point.
Stonebank, he is just going to get dropped.
Straight into the pit.
Absolutely. Now, it's like, what do you do? Still chasing for more, alone making sure that nobody's around to try and go for a Roshan still. I mean, maybe Dendi could try with the onslaught, but isn't going to bother. Meanwhile, Lowdyne also going to get caught here on the Riki. Will go down.
They have more than enough damage between the three of them.
Said though, they might find Stonebank, but he's also okay. Sammy, get some wards down. He's going to find Stomanen. Static Storm dropped. Glimpse is there, but it's all off the mark. Sammy needs to back the hell out of there. Chase is on though. They have caught him. They'll take him out. In fact, now you are. BKB in time. He's going to be all right, but the onslaught is out. You are. He'll pop the rupture. Onto Deadly. That's going to be enough for him to back off. But
They have
no,
Roar.
they did sleep him up. They do have the Roar available. Yuara is still in danger. Trying in the backside though, Dendi does get taken out. Yuara is still healthy. It's only Funny trying to chase him down at the moment on the Beastmaster.
They're even turning this.
And they might just turn it. Realizing they've got the team fight in the bag, they will just turn it right back around.
Lincoln's pick up from the Bloodseeker, like Yavar has it queued up.
Well, hold that thought. Static Storm has caught out a Pugna. Meanwhile, they found the Drow. Stonebank trying to go for a bit of a run. MSS looking for that angle for the hook shot is going to land onto somebody, and it's going to be the Pugna.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're playing from behind, you really want that smoke to connect at least on one or two cores.
Dream Call's there as well. They found out Funnick. They'll force the BKB from the Beastmaster. Alone, he will get roared up, but where's the follow-up? It's just not there. Rupture now
Dendi.
committed onto Dendi. He's forced to BKB and try to do something, but he can't really do too much. He'll try to walk away, onslaught, but he's just killing himself.
He just accepted his fate.
I mean, I guess he may as well stun them before he dies. But that's going to be another couple down here for the side of Bait. And, I mean, Wildcard made of the game where it's like, can we actually even win this game anymore? Like, the answer is yes, they certainly can, but it's... You're relying on quite a lot to make that happen.
Yeah.
Low died, he's not even going to be able to TP here.
Dandy.
Meanwhile, Deadly getting ruptured up is going to die once again.
He blinked in two of them.
Oh.
Dream Coil.
Going to connect on two. Funnick pops the Roar, but the Linkens will block it. That's why you buy the Linkens of the Bloodseeker. You are maybe going a little bit too far, needs to find a way out now. Is going to die at least the first time. That of the Aegis God. Meanwhile, Stominant, he is going to drop with the Pugna. Yuar, is he actually in danger? They'll go for the trap, but the Linkens again is going to break through the Pulverize.
Can they take down Dandy now?
They're going to try, and it seems like they can.
That's a dieback.
That is it for their Puck. Alone. Very, very happy Puck at the moment.
That's a tilt-inducing dive from the puck right there.
Oh, absolutely. Rupture is out. Yuar, low diet is going to die. Stone Bag, that's very far forward, sir. He'll be all right. They'll force staff him away, but that Rax is still going to find itself in danger. Very hard to see them being able to protect this one. Stominant. Stominant's just going to drop behind the Ancient. At least they will get MSS.
All Wildcard need to do right now.
The Glimpse. They did get spotted. We'll blink towards the south. Little Nick gonna find him. Glimpse is there. Just in the nick of time.
Oh, he's gonna die now even.
Yeah, I mean, he pops the BKB after the TP. Just
It was a nice attempt from him, like blinking just behind the tree. I think he went right.
Hook. Oh, they found Stonebank. Dreamcall's gonna land. They've got the Drow Ranger. Not again. He's gonna BKB up, but there's just no surviving. Is it time?
I think so.
Yeah, it might be time. I mean,
It might be time, yeah.
either being able to make a comeback into this game, but they are trying. Glimpse is there. Dendi gonna get ruptured up here by Yuar. Will just stand his ground for now. Meanwhile, Static Storm is gonna land onto the Ricky. Still, it goes alone. They found Dendi once again on the Primal Beast. He's gonna go down. No buyback available. Now MSS, look at the hook. Right on target. Every single time he sees Stonebank, he just goes right in. And that's it. They finally call it. GG is called. A Wildcard, I mean, it was I want to say it was a pretty convincing game one.
Yeah, it was a bit of
It's okay, I think. Because, like...
Little Nick, once again.
Let's see. Stonebank gonna back himself out. Meanwhile, bottom side, Yuar, great bound to strike on 3, but he's still in pretty big danger. Slow is there. Funnick chasing him down. Yuar, he should just drop here and will. Dendi able to secure first blood
They can go for
already on
more.
the Storm.
There's another shot.
So you don't really have much of a follow-up if you do land that stun. Naturally, Stonebank just wants to secure creeps. Though I say that, MSS again going to get stunned up. And well, never mind what I said, Lizard. Apparently they do have the damage.
The mid lane.
Always.
Yeah.
I was asking you though, is this a good Monkey King game in your opinion?
It's a decent game. It depends on the itemization as well, and it depends on how Alchemist game goes. Like, really focusing on December's lane. Look at this, again.
Vortex out. This time they'll get him though. Alone does drop. Dendi very, very happy with the Ember going down. And Well, maybe it's a bit of revenge. I mean, last game round alone was diving them past the Ancient, to be fair.
Yeah, he was.
Stomina will drop as well. Sammy cuts him off. Primal springing away. Arcade Bolt is going to follow him down to give the vision. Concussive is there as well. You are. Oh, he just can't escape.
I was close. Was very, very close.
Stomina getting hit by the tier 1 tower. Might drop it. Sammy's going to go down first. Oh, bait. MSS and Sammy, they're going to show up again. Funnick going to run right into it, but they don't want the fight anymore. Sammy's been caught on the Lich. He will just drop.
Man, they're just getting crushed.
Yeah, they are. Not good news whatsoever for the Wildcard fans out there. Just complete domination so far from the side. If Dendy lands a Vortex, he's just dead, alone. Gonna be okay for now. Dendy sticking around a little bit longer. Instead, they'll try for Storminen. But Sammy immediately bursted down on the Lich.
Yeah, it was a trade for the Skyrat, so I suppose that's okay. But can you get more? I don't think so.
Yeah, even little Nick rotating over on the Timber.
Yeah,
Not liking what he's seeing in the mid.
13 minutes in.
You are. Oh, you are. He's going to be completely surrounded. Ancient's still there. He does have help around him. He's trying to survive through this. But there's so many heroes from Bait. They bring their whole team down to the bot lane. Sammy's going to drop as well. Sammy, he just hit level 6. Poor guy. Little Nick now showing up as well. A lot of damage being dealt, along with a load. They're going to try and do it pretty much alone here. And Bait, they are going to back off, not wanting to feed all these kills away to the Timber.
They might even turn. There's Radiance on the Alchemist.
Well, Stun is going to be there. The chain away is out, though. Lil Nick is going to be just fine.
Yeah, this is such a rough game for Wildcard.
I mean, they could still think it's just a one player here. And Sammy, he does bait for his side. Dendy makes the jump in, but can they hold him down? They cannot. So the relocate is out as all you are. He's in the middle of all of this. This is not the team fight. He has gone down. Oh, even Sammy buys back on the Lich, but where's he going to go? He's still got Chain Frost up, but he might just be dead. And he is.
Yep.
He's gone.
Nice
Immediate dieback.
Yeah, Alchemist was just farming the creeps next to him. Finished him off with the Radiance.
Moment. Alone in the meantime. Gonna run into Funnick, but we'll remnant away immediately, not wanting any of that kind of beef. And Savvy. Oh, poor old Savvy. He's having a very rough game with the Lich. He is gonna drop once again. Still level 7. Almost 20 minutes in. Yet. He has hit at the right time. Instead, Yawar gonna make the jump in, has found Lodine. Cookie is on the mark, and they are gonna find at least a support iron. Meanwhile, Lil Nick, he's gonna spot out Dendy, but in goes the Dawnbreaker. And Lil Nick, he just can't survive through it. It's just so much damage. There's gonna be a 4-man smoke here, Bait. Charging up the stun, they see Lil Nick. Stun is going to land. Dendy, he'll move in with the Vortex. Stomping out with the Mystic Flare as well. It is not quite enough yet, but there it is. In the end, proves to be way more than enough damage. And Chain Frost, it bounces around a couple times. It really does nothing.
Did you note?
Well, they're going to see
though. Yeah, he's juicy.
Oh, they'll take it. Solar Guardian to come in. Dendy happily going for the fight. Just takes down Sammy immediately. And now Stonebank will move in as well. MSS is just deleted on the Snapfire. Yawar, he's trying to fight Stonebank, but there's just no chance. Zero chance in hell.
Yeah, they can't stick around to get anything after.
The Swift link up as well. Like, that's when it just feels really impossible.
It doesn't feel impossible right now.
I mean, it does, but you get my point.
Yeah, I know.
Lil Nick, he's been caught out again. Dendy's there with the Vortex and with the Mystic Flare. Well, he does chain away for a moment, but it isn't going to make the difference.
Maybe he needs... Yeah, the tower is gone, and then the...
Oh, jump in. Stonebank, no fear in the world, just jumps right into MSS, and Sammy's gone to boot.
Both of the supports. And these two supports bring... they don't bring control, but a ton of damage in these fights, so... Taking them out probably secures the Raxes as well.
Oh, it's a PK advantage now. No signs of a comeback
Relocate
yet.
bottom.
Here we go. Yawar gets caught, just deleted immediately. I don't think Denny needs the help.
Yeah, Yawar was through the game, like very, very careful when it came to his farming patterns. But it's just such a difficult game.
Sammy? Ah, Sammy's gone. He's had such a rough game, this Lich. He has had literally no game. Wildcard, maybe one last team fight to come. They will smoke up. They'll see Stonebank. Wukong's out. They're not even going to stand in it. Like Stonebank, he'll oblige. He jumps in. BKB was there from Yuwa. Stonebank still happily just fighting through it. They just don't have the damage to get through him. They make a bit of a dent, but nothing close enough.
I love how he's just rushing down the Timber Saw without a care in the world.
No care in the world. They call it. GG is called. I mean, what do you do, Bait? This is a team that has a lot of potential, I feel. I know a lot of people...
Game 3 answer bait.
So it's like they were like, haha.
The Dandy is holding on to this lane at least.
Yeah. Sammy? Being chased down. Funnick gonna get the unstable concoction off. Stominant has the arrow, and Sammy's gonna drop. Try and intervene, but...
Or die.
Yeah, he might just die. Cold Feet, not gonna work out. Stominant, Starfall is there. Sammy, well, he's gonna farm while he's at it. Like, he already knows he's gonna die. No Nick. Chase down here from Stominant. 3 heroes around the man. Lift up is there. Arrow will land. And eventually
Nice
they
try.
will secure the kill.
Yeah, nice.
You are gonna chase down Lodine. Gonna see Stominant in the tree line. Now realizes Dendy's around the corner. Chains is gonna be purged off by the rage. Can he get out?
Oh,
Alone does show up. That's a great boundless strike from the Monkey King. And the Infest play is there as well. They've lost Lodine. They might lose Stominant. He'll try for the TP up, but there's no... As Wildcard, like, you've opened up the map quite a lot. There's 3 tier 1 towers gone. They've decided they just want to farm. As Lodine, he was infested. I was wondering what was going on there. He does end up going down. But like, do you want to move into the shards? They're almost on the mark, but not quite. Meanwhile, Sammy going to be chased down here on the AA. Dendy right behind, trying to get within range for the slide of his chains, but the arrow does land. Stominant will get the job done. Does secure the kill, but in comes a snowball now from MSS. Does have Yuwa infested inside of him right now as they do go back onto the Mirana. No leap charges available here for Stominant. He'll have to try and just TP out the old-fashioned way, but it's not going to be enough. Yuwa picks up. He's okay to back himself out of there. For now, Bait just desperately trying to find any kind of farm they can.
Hey, ult top.
Stonebank, he's going to cop it. Do they have the follow-up damage? It looks like they will, and they do. Arrow does connect, but it doesn't do enough. As MSS gonna turn around, back it onto the Mirana. That's gonna be a second. Dendy shows up now. Can they at least pick off the monkey? It seems like they can, but in comes the cavalry. Yua's gonna show up. They won't chase down Funnick. In fact, more TP's coming from Bait. Them off anyway. Walrus Punch lands. Funnick still trying his best to run out of there, but oh, the AA Blast, it doesn't really land. They don't get the Ice Blast to connect on Funnick. But it shouldn't matter in the end. Eventually they'll have their way with him.
Yeah, it just took them. All this time I'm just checking out Spectre, seeing his item progression, 500 gold away from the Aghanims that he is purchasing on his own.
Alone.
Monkey.
A lot of damage being done on the monkey. Wukong's command could be thrown out, but not quite. MSS just making sure Dendy just gets held
Rotate.
down.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And now you are with the chase into Lodine. Gonna find a secondary kill here for his side. And it keeps getting from bad to worse as they just immediately take it down. Moonlight Shadow is there from Bait. Maybe they keep trying to fight. There is going to be a chain down onto the Prophet, but Lil Nick will have the infest there from Yuwa. Arrow even taken by the Lifestealer.
He ate it.
He just ate the arrow for his team, and he's still surviving. Aegis does finally go down. Lil Nick also dropping on the Prophet. Maybe this is the team fight Bait needed, as they found a third.
It definitely was.
Big team fight here for Bait. They're going to find Sammy as well. Oh boy, Wildcard, what have you done?
That's 4 heroes, right? 3 and an Aegis. I know that the Prophet has Maelstrom, but I'm not sure if he's building into Gleipnir or not.
Oh my, Sammy. Just going to get bursted down by Stonebank. Not even close. Completely destroyed by this spin. Perhaps underneath their own vision they will. Stominant makes the jump in. He was trying to get the D-ward off, but he will drop immediately. Lodine Also being chased down here on the Rubik, though there is going to be a buyback from Stomin. They do move in alone. He is going to drop immediately on the Monkey, and Sammy's gone to boot. MSS, he is going to be no different either. A third kill for the side of Bait. Wildcard, they are falling apart here in this game 3. Chains out, you are. Going to get caught. Meanwhile, Sammy also being caught as well in the AA. MSS going to try and move in onto Lodine. They have already picked up Sammy, but Lodine, he's going to lift himself up onto the high ground. He's all right. A nice Wukong's command, but is it going to make the difference? Yuai is trying to fight back the best he possibly can, but the chase is on. Alone's going to run. He is all alone right now, and he's just going to drop. At the very least, the Infest's out of there.
Yeah, that's it.
Shadow Step, I'm out, boys.
I mean, if it's a different draft in which you have a stun, that's a kill.
Oh boy. And here we go. MSS is gone. Yuai, he's forced a man fight. He can't get out of this. He'll try for a TP play with the Rage, and it seems like he's going to be okay. But there's just no openings being... I'm sure they've got bright futures ahead of them, for sure. Jump in. Sammy.
If only they had some more experience, you know.
A little bit more, yeah. Maybe a couple more years. Sammy. He's going to drop. Yuai going to go for the fight. Nice Boundless going to land onto Dendi. Maybe they can at least find the Ember, and they do. And Yuai, he'll pop the Infest immediately onto MSS. But look at Stonebank. He's the real problem. He'll just keep going forward. He just doesn't care. So he does back off for a little bit. Mind you, he does have the Aegis up, but he doesn't want to get trapped alone. The chase is ongoing. Alone, right behind him. We'll go for the Diffusal Blade out. Somehow, Stonebank is literally completely alone.
Yeah, his teammates...
They just left him.
They went one way, he went the other.
He's got Shadow Step up, but that's about it. Pops the Blade Mail. Everyone else is kind of killing themselves right now. MSS is gone. Alone almost going down. Vanik finally shows up.
The man almost won that fight. 1 versus 4, 5, whatever.
Quite literally. Bait now forced to back off as they've lost their Spectre.
Imagine if he just had one teammate there. Anyone.
Literally anyone.
Literally any hero.
What a shame. Lodine going to drop as well. Lil Nick able to pick him off. Stominant, not safe, just burning to the Radiance, but is going to run the right way. Barely survives on the Mirana.
Almost got killed off by the Radiance itself.
That's the thesis for now. Maybe they split out Stominant. Oh, TP in from Funnick, that might be a great target, but he got the BKB off in time. So Bashes are there, but Stonebank is there to join with the team if he needs be. Wildcard, how long can you keep this fight going? Funnick is fine for now.
Tusk dead.
MSS is gone. Ice Blast gonna land onto Yuai. He is gone to boot. Alone, not gonna make it out either.
Damn, and it was them waiting around the outpost team.
It's being thrown out here by Sammy, just checking the tree line.
Scouting Ice Blast.
Scouting indeed.
Scouting
MSS?
can't.
Stonebank? Stonebank's gone in by himself, but Dendi is there to be fair, and it looks like it's going to be enough anyway. Alone, being chased down, almost down. However, Stonebank's taking way too much damage, is going to drop on the Spectre. See, this seems like a very unnecessary kind of fight to go for. Still, Funnick is going to show up now. Looks like Lil Nick. Going to be okay to just Shadow Blade away. They'll get Stominant as well. Like, that's kind of massive. Like, that's your Monkey King gone. Can they find any more? It's like Stominant has at least spotted out Yuai and the rest of the crew, so Dendi's going to make the jump in. Lifestealer. He's going to be able to pop the Trickster's Cloak and be able to get away at least for now. Meanwhile, Sammy, however, being controlled up, should go down. MSS in the very same position. We'll just go down to Dendi.
Yeah, they're losing the 2 supports.
Suppose you could also give it to Dendi for the 10 remnants if you really wanted to, but he won't bother. Instead, Lil Nick, top lane, gonna get, or rather bot lane, gonna get caught out. Stonebank has the Abyssal, gonna cancel the TP, and that's gonna be Lil Nick dead.
Nice little snatch from Stomanin, like with that arrow. But yeah, I think you keep the refresher shard on.
Out of there after they see that. But they did secure the top lane of barracks.
Yeah, one lane of barracks.
Dendi.
Buyback as well.
Does get his way out. There's your Haunted again. So the Spectre wants to try and move in. Gets a damage out. MSS and Samson both gone.
Okay, it feels like they want to end. Alchemist is buying back.
Yeah, alone. He's in massive trouble. Trying to run through the BKB. Was getting bashed up. Meanwhile, Yawar is completely controlling the life stealer. No buyback available. Alone. At least he...
I also think he will get the Moonshine.
Oh, Savvy. Gets hit by an arrow. There's the blow-up you talked about. They do find one. They've even got the Wrath of Nature now up on low dive. So you can really turn this around, though. That is a lot of damage being dealt to the Spectre. Stowback, he does back his way out. And they go again. Warriors punches there. MSS trying to go onto Dendy. But MSS, he might just melt to the damage of the Alchemist. So he has to snowball back towards them. Meanwhile, Dendy still being chased down. Is leashed inside of the Sprout, but does BKB and get himself out of there.
Haunt?
As Horde is out.
He's so low, though.
They're onto a load. He just doesn't seem to care, though. He doesn't believe they can deal with him at the moment. And that'll be bait. Securing Megas now against Wildcard. They'll go for more. Onto the Prophet, Lil Nick. He'll get back towards the fountain. The Mega creeps are incoming. There's bait. Still trying to force them to call a GG. Savvy surely drops here and does once again. Onto another. They've got Lil Nick controlled up. He will barely survive. But I can't say the same for Yawar. Yawar is gone.
GG.
Do they just dive the fountain? They've called GG anyway. And look at that. Bait.
They did it.
They did it. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I was doubting that would happen. I thought Wildcard would have an easy 2-0 victory here against
Yeah,
Bait, but
yeah.